Well, hello there, my viewers. I hope you are having a nice day, and I welcome you back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome. I welcome you with open arms. Okay, now, as you might have saw in the video title, I am going to be talking about my series, and I'm going to be saying a bunch of things about it and all that stuff. So, yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get to that. Number 1. Plot. The plot of this series follows the story of Cassie, a female pink cat that goes on an adventure with her friends to figure out about the 12 missing cats from the past, and also to figure out the mystery of who stole the enchanted book from a library near her house when she was younger. The cats that the group is looking for are also a group of 12, whom were hand-chosen to guard crystals. All 12 of the adult cats were chosen to guard these crystals because there was a whole army out looking for them, so the leader of that army could use those crystals for evil doings. The crystals then later guided the group together. Thanks to the crystals, the adult 12 met and then became a whole team. But when it got way too tough for them, they decided the best option for them all were to separate and to never come near each other again, otherwise it would cause conflict and possibly cause them to be found. And so the destiny of the young 12 is to find the old members and then reassemble them and help them on their journey to defeat the evil and the evil army, and then save the world and carry on with their lives. 2. Characters. As mentioned before, Cassie. Cassie is the main protagonist of the series, along with her being a happy, mysterious, and curious cat, who is also loyal and protective. She has both her mother and father, but has no siblings. She is the only child in her house, but at least she has her mother and father and friends to keep her company. Next up, we have our secondary protagonist, Hazel. Hazel is the second most important in her friend group to Cassie. Cassie is always protecting her and saving her from harm, and they always look out for each other no matter what. Hazel is a dark brown cat who has light brown splotches on her, along with purple eyes and a happy personality. She's friendly, semi-open, and there for everyone. She is also brave and loyal, and is the type to not really show her bad side, but when she is on her bad side, it is shocking and terrible. She also has another thing in common with Cassie. She also is the only child in the house and lives with both her parents. Shade, one of my personal favorites. Shade is a black and white cat with dark green eyes. He's very quiet and comes off quite scary to some other cats, regardless of their age. Shade is very deeply into reading, and well, I cannot remember who he was shipped with, but he was either shipped with Rusty, Raven, or Shade. Rusty is a dark rock gray cat. As in my old description, when I first wrote him, he had a dark pink nose along with stripes. And, well, there's a lot, and I mean a bunch of more characters to cover, so I will cover that in either another video or in the description. So let's get on to the rest. Number 3. Other stuff about GOG. Here at this part, I will be talking about what the show will have and what it will not have. I'll start with some good news. Since most of you support it, and so do I, this show will include a LGBTQ in it. It will also be having magical powers, and, well, I don't know, that's basically the two things that I can only say here. Number 4. Redesigns. As I said 3 weeks ago in a post, I mentioned that I need to work on redesigns of the characters because I don't really like the redesigns from the old descriptions that I made of my characters. I wrote descriptions of character designs along with their ages and voice ranges if anyone wanted to make videos about my characters and wanted to voice act as them. What I'm saying is if someone wanted... Okay, listen, what I'm trying to say is if someone tried to make a video and wanted to use my characters and voice them, that's why I put the voice ranges there. I had made holders, and going back to them now, I really do not like how they sound, and picturing them now, they just look horrible in my head. So I'm planning to redesign most of the characters, which will again make this last a bit longer, but hey, at least I'm still trying to give it to you guys after working on this thing for literally 2 years. And lastly, here's the most important of all. Number 5. Trigger warnings. I wanted to put this in the first part, but I really have no explanation as to why I didn't put this first, but I'm still covering this. The reason why trigger warnings are on this video is because this series will be showing and saying things that could be offensive. And what I mean by offensive, I'm talking about offensive as if, let's say something bad happened in your past and it's speaking of in this TV show. I don't want to trigger anything or trigger any trauma. So if you have any trauma from anything in what I'm about to say, such as death of a guardian, blood, depression, violence, or mental health problems, and any of that stuff. If you have trauma or any problem linked towards any of these things, then don't watch it, because there will be a lot. And I would really like to mention here that this show, I'm pretty sure, will have flashing lights. And as I said in the post as well, I said that I already planned something for episode 7 of season 1. And with that, episode 7 of season 1 will have a bunch. And that includes the show also having flashing lights. Even though it might not happen, because I don't have it fully planned yet, that doesn't mean I won't do it. So I would like to say that even if it's not in episode 7, the show will have flashing lights. And I don't want to hurt anyone that's epileptic. Even though people can get seizures from flashing lights and not epileptic, and even though it happens in rare cases, to me it doesn't matter. It still does not matter. It's not good. So yes, I would like to say the show will also have flashing lights, and I do not want anyone hurt. So if you want to watch my series, I'm not saying you have to, but you should get an epileptic test before you watch my series, or any other in general. But yes, everyone, this is the end of this video. I just wanted to let you know about the last part I just talked about a few seconds ago. Now listen, I'm not going to say you have to get an epilepsy test, but at least see if you have symptoms of epilepsy. If not going to get a test for it, at least see if you have signs of it. If you have a few signs of it, then I suggest not watching, or at least not episodes that will have flashing. In future episodes, I will put disclaimers and everything. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble for literally 9 minutes. That feels like an hour. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, have a nice night, stay safe, and have an amazing day.